Hello and welcome to today's video. So I've been called by Spirit to do another tarot reading, or oracle reading rather, and for someone out there who is watching on this YouTube video. So please, guides, guardians and spirits, please give me some cards to start off this reading. What do my YouTubers need to know? What do you want me to tell my YouTubers? What messages do we need to know? Spirits, guides and guardians, what messages do we need to know? Susie, that's coming through. That might be important for someone. Susie. Messages are coming through. What can we see? Right, let's see what we've got so far here. So I think you're coming over obstacles and challenges. You're working on certain things that are happening in your life. There is certain problems in your life that you need to solve, but I think you're overcoming the obstacles and challenges. See with this card here that he's crossing over onto the next side, and I think you are crossing over into a state where you are overcoming all the challenges, you're overcoming all the obstacles, and you're jumping to the other side. And there's much forward movement coming into your life as well. You're feeling a state of emotional loss. Why are you feeling loss? You're feeling the loss of someone. Cat has died. Someone's cat has died, or a pet has died. I'm getting that psychically as well. You're feeling this state of emotional loss, and you feel sadness because you've lost someone who is a close companion to you. I'm very sorry that that's happened to you. I am very much connected to my cats, and I'm very much connected to animals, and I can't imagine your loss, but I feel like you feel the emotional loss, but I feel like you're overcoming these problems, overcoming this loss, because you're working on your problems and you're working on this loss, that your animal loves you, and your animal did loved you completely. And even though you might have lost them and they're no longer in this physical world, they're still there in spirit. Like, I have a massive connection to my cat. My cat's still alive, but I feel that even if they passed on, you still have that connection. It's never going to go away. And I feel like you feel the loss of this pet, but at the same time you're overcoming the obstacles and knowing that the pet is always with you in spirit, and they're always going to be there in spirit. And it's a waiting game. So you're waiting for something, a new job coming through, a new job. You're waiting for a new job. So it's a waiting game. So someone out there is waiting for a new job. And it's a time where you just got to wait. Trust in divine timing. Trust in divine timing is going to come for you. Because also, it can come across, you're overcoming obstacles and you're trying to get a job. So that's 55. Is that message for someone? These psychic messages are coming through. Because things are moving forward in a positive way here, because we have accelerated motion. So things are moving forward. It's just a waiting game. If you're waiting for a job, things are moving very much forward. And if you're having this emotional loss with your pet, I feel like things are really going to start moving in a positive way for you. You might be getting a new pet. I think things are really moving forward in a really good way for you, whether you're having emotional loss or that you are going for a job. I think things are really moving forward for you, because look, wishing upon a star. You're making a wish. You're making a wish, and your wish is coming true, because there is accelerated momentum with this card. What other messages do we have for our YouTubers, please? Our YouTubers. What messages do we have for our YouTubers? The cards are going all over the place. Ooh, harmony. Bringing harmony into our lives. Oh, what messages have we got? Messages, please. Guides, guardians. 42. 22. So, let's look at these cards here. So really moving forward with this material and prosperity, spiritual prosperity. I think things are really going to move forward for you in your life. You might have been down in the dumps at one point. You're overcoming all that. We know that. And I think that things are going to start being attracted to you that are bringing in much abundance towards you. This person is looking out at the fountains. He's waiting for something to come in. He feels, I've got a feeling of good confidence and strength from him as well. He's looking out there going, I know what I want and I'm going to get it. And he's going to attract good things. Think positively and you will attract things to you. I think he is definitely attracting towards him. Oh dear, there's some conflict and defeat. You're feeling a bit defeated by something. These cards are quite contradictory, aren't they? At one point you're feeling quite confident and strong, but at the same time there's conflict here. Probably because I think we're having too many readings at once, you know, because this is for a general reading. There are cards coming for the work person and there's cards coming for the lost person, because we are having conflict and defeat. And, you know, your mind can go up and down, your moods can go up and down. But I think you should go and watch my video about being in a positive mindset. It would have uploaded before this video, and you need to watch it to stay in a positive mindset, because we need to get rid of these conflicts in your mind, these negative feelings in your mind, these negative emotions, because we want to move past that, and we want to move past those negative emotions, that feeling of loss, that constant repeating in your mind of the person you've lost, the animal that you've lost, constantly repeating again and again. And because we've got these memories of love, we want to be in that state of remembering from a state of love to remembering them and a state of love. You know, like, it's just beautiful, like sending out the candles into the lake, you know, having a state of memory. And this is a state of remembering yourself and remembering love, and remember that you have loved and you have so much love to give. You have so much love to give. Don't feel down in the dumps. Do not feel defeated. Do not feel conflict here. Come from a state of love. Come from a state of pure love. And this is a state of maybe memories of your childhood as well is coming into play here. Memories of your childhood, because that was the Six of Cups. So here, awareness. Okay, so we're bringing ourselves into a state of awareness. As I said before, you need to bring yourself out of this state of conflict and defeat, of negative thinking, you know, constantly negative thinking. You need to remove this ego, this thing that's constantly feeding your mind with negative emotions or constant memories. Like, I've been there. I've been dumped by people, and I've gone through this state of loss, and you know, you're constantly repeating your mind again and again and again and again, constantly, like, what did I do wrong, such and such and such, or constant memories of them, like the happy memories that you had together. And I feel like we need to, at some point that is a good thing, but when you're trying to recover from a state of loss, then it is not good to keep repeating it over and over again. So, as I said, you need to bring your mind and awareness into your head and come to a place of inner peace. Bring yourself into a state of inner peace. And we can do this by bringing our awareness into our mind and centering our mind and clearing our mind and calming our mind. You can watch meditation and video all about raising your vibrations, thinking more positively, and there's a meditation in there about calming your mind. You can go and watch that, and that will help you bring your awareness into that. So any more cards, please, from spirits, guides and guardians? Any messages you want to bring forth? Peggy, that's now the message coming through. Peggy, any messages, please? A dog, that just came through. A dog. Maybe it's a cat, maybe it's a dog, maybe it's both. Well, I hope not, but you know, maybe this message is for more than one person, and of course it's timeless as well, so you could be watching this a couple of years after I've made it or whatever. So whenever you found this message is when it's for you, because we need to move you into a state of more positive thinking, coming out of the state of loss and bringing yourself into a state of happiness and joy. Because you've got the solitude cards, you are coming very much within yourself and you're feeling quite alone. And I want to say that you're not alone. Even though you feel that you might be sad, you might be down in the dumps, you might feel like it's the end of the world, you're never alone. You're always surrounded by the angels. You're surrounded by your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are there whether you like them or not. They're there constantly guiding you through your life. They're always with you. You can't hear them probably, you can't see them, but they're there. I'm connected to my spirit guide, Charlotte, and I talk to her whenever I want to. She's not there all the time in my mind, but she's only there when I want to talk to her. And I can't see her, but she's there, and I know she's there, and she's always with me. And there's some sort of comfort in that, to know that that you're not alone, even if you're on your own, solitude, that you are not alone, because there is invisible beings around you that can help you and support you, and your spirit guides are there. Call upon your spirit guides to help you. The angels, fifth dimensional beings of pure love, and their sole purpose is to help people. Call upon the archangels. The angels are very important, and you can use angels, read books about angels, call upon the archangels to help you in times of need, and they will help you and guide you and give you some sort of strength. Also, you're going within yourself as well. You might be with the book here, you might be studying, you might be finding new pursuits to keep your mind occupied. So what other messages, guides, guardians, spirit guides, what messages do we have for my YouTubers, please, for this reading? What messages do we have, please? Paul, that's another message coming through. I'm getting names coming through. Paul, this might be resonating for someone. Bertie, that's coming through. That might be resonating for someone. That my message for you is true. And if I say a name that resonates with you, then the message is definitely for you. Because you do have heartache and loss, and you're really feeling this pain and suffering, and it is awful. It is awful. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this. And I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. And I can't imagine how horrible and awful it is to go through the state of heartbreak. And you're self-sabotaging yourself, really. You're really going within yourself, and you're really cutting yourself up about it. And as I said, you've got to try and think positively. You know, it's something you can't help. It's part of life. Things are born, things die, and unfortunately that is the case. I wish it wasn't, and that we could all live forever, but that is not the case. But whoever has died, whether it's your cat, your dog, or a human being, it is knowing that they are living on in the world of spirit. You came from the world of spirit. They've gone back to the world of spirit. And some people who have communicated with the spirit world have said that their loved ones have felt a lot of relief being in the spirit world, and asked whether they would return to the physical world. They had said no. Because once you're in the spirit world, things are much better. You're here on earth to experience a human life. That is your purpose here. You're a spirit in a human body. This body is just a vessel. What is inside this body is your soul, and that is what is come into this world to experience a human life. Or in this space, it could be a cat's life, or a cat is a part of your soul family, and they've come to be with you and support you and help you in your life. And they're in the spirit world. I think animals like cats and dogs that are companions to humans are more higher vibrational animals. So they will be in the spirit world with you, because they are our guides, our guardians, our constant companions. So they're in the world of spirit, and they're watching down with you, and they could even be with you right now, guiding you on your path. So don't worry, they are there. And I keep seeing the harmony card here. I keep seeing the harmony card, and I keep ignoring it. We're going to bring you into a state of pure harmony, because here as well, I think this might be the Lover's card. You know, soul to soul, you were loved. You loved them, and they loved you, and that is absolutely beautiful. You know, an animal has an absolutely pure bond with their owner. There's a state of pure love, and you and your animal partner, whoever, have got that massive, strong bond. A bond that can never be broken. So you might be feeling absolute hell, absolute sadness, but at the same time, that bond is still there. Even if they've passed away, that bond is still there, because you were always connected in spirit. You are a spiritual being. They are a spiritual being. And you will be reunited with them. You will be reunited with them eventually. Okie doke. Because you are moving into a state of a new beginning. Because we're starting again. We're starting again. Because we're bringing you into a state of a new beginning. You're starting a new journey. A new part of your life. What's happened with you and your animal, or this state of loss, whatever's happened, you need to move on from that, because your life goes on. You've got to live your life, and although it might be absolute hell in your body, that you're feeling so sad and so upset and so lost, at the same time you need to move on. This takes a lot of time. I'm not saying this is going to be very easy, but we need to start a new beginning for you in your life. And we can start this by trying to think positively and trying to bring ourselves into a state of calmness, peace, and thinking more positively, raising up our vibrations to try and become a more happier person. Because what's happened to you is very sad. But at the same time, we have to move past that. Know that you are loved by everyone around you. That you and your pet has such an amazing bond. And although they might have passed away, you two are still connected in spirit. And they're around you. I bet you your pet is still around you, watching over you, doing all his little things or her things that they used to do. But we need to start a new beginning for you, because you need to move on with your life. Because Spirit is sending you strength, darling. Spirit is sending you strength. The spirit world is sending you strength. Your pet, whoever's died, is sending you strength that you can get over this. Amazing spiritual strength. Feel within yourself that you can get past this. Feel within yourself that you can do this, that you can get past this. Because I've got the crown chakra card as well. So this is the chakra above your head, which is giving insight, connecting you to source, to the divine. And if we connect you to the divine, that we can, you know, accept the spiritual growth, accept the healing. So let's have one last shuffle of the cards to see what messages have for you moving forward here. Moving forward, please. Moving forward. What messages do we have moving forward? Last messages moving forward. Okay. I'll have these first. So, friends and family, partnerships and alliances. So, with you, I feel that you need to rely on friends and family to help you get through this loss. I feel. Yes, because I feel like with this, you're suffering in silence. And we had the solitude card as well. So you're suffering in silence and you're not showing people how sad you are. Or you're not showing people the truth of how you feel. So people can't help you if you don't tell them how you feel. So trust your friends, trust your alliances. Don't suffer in silence. Try and get people to help you. Because your life isn't over. Just because your pet has died, which is extremely sad, your life isn't over. There's many choices and there's very much forward movement coming forward for you in these cards. Because a new life, a new beginning happens for you. Because things will start to move forward for you once you start moving into a state of positivity, when you start relying on friends, once you start opening up to friends, when you start moving into a positive mindset, then things are going to start looking very bright and positive for you in your future. And we have the Emperor card to finish off your reading. So this is trust in male figures. There could be someone coming into your life, maybe a man. If you want to attract a man, that could be a thing, or attracting love, or attracting someone who is quite masculine energy into your life. So that is your reading. I'm sorry that you've gone through that emotional problems, but I hope this reading has helped you in some way. And I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, but I'm going to send out really positive energies to you. So to finish off this reading, if you just close your eyes, I'm going to send out some Reiki energy towards you. Blessed be, blessed be. I hope that helped you. Thank you for watching.